other stuff.
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and share it.
That's funny.
All right, share, copy. All right.
We got competing shows right now. We're competing against the MMA show. Let's get it going.
I told them they should do that show at like 2 or something.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't know how Saturdays work, K-Falik. You got to go sport to sport. You move
Yep.
down the line.
Yep. Soccer right now. I'm up 3x right now. Hopefully I can get some good finishes and rock and roll.
Touchdown.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting running back plays today. Like so many good ones. It's like I really want to play this Wisconsin running back.
Oh God,
Malusi.
No.
Oh.
I know y'all are, but
Oh.
this Notre Dame team is so bad, dude.
You're gonna play the Michigan running backs and the Wisconsin running backs, and you're gonna cry yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
I love.
I'm on K-Falik's side. Like, why are you playing this? We got so many big totals. What are we? We can't be living in that 40.
Oh,
total.
sorry, I left out this Clemson running back too. You're gonna love him too.
Oh, he doesn't like him too. What do you like? All the dust balls?
No. You know, Michigan is going to run the football. That's all they're going to do.
Yeah, there's
they have
2 of
three
them,
of them,
though, and they're
though.
favored by 30. They're gonna roll.
They have 3 running backs.
I know they're 3-to-1 run to pass ratio. That's all they're going to do. They're just going to run all over this team. I mean, it's just so good, man. This Corum is so damn good. They're going to throw to him, run the ball with them. It's so much fun.
I mean, I've been talking you up for 2 days and just how great you, and then you're going to start the show with these dust bucket running backs.
Man,
Play
so good.
Play Bijan.
Yeah, I have him already.
Good.
For sure.
Proud of you.
I
think I may just play all 3 running backs from this game and call it a day.
What are y'all doing with Breece Hall? Are y'all playing him?
I'm not playing. I'm staying away from the dust ball totals.
These are just bad totals.
He's going to be over 30%. At least that's what other sites have. That's crazy.
Why is Boise State, Utah State at 11 o'clock in the morning? They're not going to be able to wake up for the game.
Yeah, that's
it is weird why it's that's always a night slate game.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd seen some reports about Zach Evans. Someone asked about him. VIP said he's going to get 10 to 15 carries or so. I'd seen that somewhere where Gary Patterson was talking about it, where they may not give him full run. So it kind of scares me off him a little bit. Zach Evans, the TCU running back. I'm playing Duggan anyway, so I'm not going to have much exposure to him in single entries and stuff. So, but yeah, in GPPs he's probably fine. If he gets full run, if he gets 20 to 25 carries, he's gonna score really well.
Sorry guys, I also have my kid. I didn't say that on live, but my little one is here. My older one is currently doing ninja class with my wife, so I'm able to be here. But I do have a child with me, and hopefully he's good and just chills and plays with his dump trucks and stuff.
I'd like to, for the record, to state I have 2 kids here. I have one more than K-Falik.
I have 0.
They're a lot older than my children as well.
The hell they are? Hold on. The hell they are? How old is he?
He's 2.
Well, you win. I thought it was closer. My daughter's 4.
I could throw Braden, my 5-year-old.
Wins again. God damn it.
My 5-year-old, I could throw an iPad onto him and he'd be fine. This 2-year-old would not be.
Yep, you won. I backpedaled. You got me.
Which games do y'all like today?
I mean, I'm focusing on the early games. I was happy when the late games kind of sucked outside of Cunningham, the Michigan running backs you like, but I like it when the late games suck because I'm the opposite of K-Falik with that. I hate waiting on news on Saturdays.
No, I don't like the late games today. the totals today are terrible in the late game. So
I love it when it's like that because it just makes my life easier. I like the early games. I love this Texas game. I like Mississippi State side of the LSU. I don't like the full game there. Obviously I like the Boise, but you guys have me a little worried about Boise. It is early. Maybe that game could be a stinker.
Yeah, it's possible. Utah State is top 3 in pace right now. They're just going to go really fast. So yeah, it depends. It depends on how fast Boise's going to play. They've been pretty slow early on, but if they're scoring fast, it could be a crazy game.
I want to know what you guys think about this Texas team. I mean, Casey Thompson, you were stroking him in the playbook. He's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like him. I thought he should have started the season.
Yeah, but he's a methodical quarterback, is what I would say. Yeah, that's Rubble. Okay, I don't. Oh, there's Rubble. Okay, Sarkisian doesn't want he doesn't want the quarterback impacting the game too much. He wants Bijan to run. He went with the running backs a lot more than anything else.
Yeah, I think someone's asking about the Missouri quarterback as well. He's okay, but what scares me a little bit is Boston College. They like to, if they have the lead, they're going to sit on that football. They're going to run, and Missouri hasn't been great at stopping the run this year. So, they could dominate the time of possession there and just slow that game down a ton. So. It's a little scary, but if they get up early, they'll be throwing a lot, and Missouri loves to throw the football. So.
Yeah, I don't like the Missouri Boston College game that much either. There are too many options. So.
Yeah, just give me some Zay.
Yeah, let K Fallick go. K Fallick, he was shitting on him.
I'm just kidding. He's a good player. Problem is the backup quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, backup QB is a little scary. So, but yeah,
I don't know what I need to figure this Texas game out. So Texas Tech, we like the running backs, but man, I like this receiver too. The quarterback kind of sucks though, doesn't he?
He was at Oregon last year. He's the dual threat guy. He does run a good bit. So, you can just stuff one receiver with him and be fine.
I only like the one receiver, so that's the easy part for me.
Yeah,
I don't like many of those other dudes.
Yeah, and they'll throw a good bit to the backs too. So Roderick, he does get injured a ton, so you're kind of rolling the dice there. But the other guy, what's his name? They have so many backs, and they all have strange names.
Xavier White, is that who
Xavier White?
Yeah,
Xavier White. They throw to him a good bit.
I just think you can get. Listen, I'm gonna say it. You can get both running backs for 8.5K. Go look at. Yes, mommy's car. 8.5K for both running backs going against Texas, who got ripped by Arkansas.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's not a horrible play. At all.
You just gave the old "that's not a horrible play."
It's not. I'm not there. I'm paying up for running back today.
It's my favorite, Bruce.
I just like. Listen,
that's not a horrible play, K Fallick. That's like me making fun of you in Bruce's way.
Yeah. I know. Listen, I think you can get. I love these high-priced wide receivers. Devin Tompkins. Keyshawn Butte, or however you say his name.
That's right.
Shakir, all really talented wide receivers in this spot. I think the only guy that I think you can wait for, and Tony may disagree with me on this one, but the one guy I'd be interested in waiting on, because you could get him at 0% ownership if he's in, is our boy Anus. Could be a really good play.
Yeah. If he's in, he could smash for sure. Man, I just searched my screen or my Excel sheet for Anus ANUS. That's not right. All right, let's see.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yeah, there's some good 3K plays today for sure at receiver. I'm sitting on Barber right now, which I'm playing Duggan, so he just fits good in that punt
What'd you
spot for
say,
me.
Barber?
Barber, yeah, Tay Barber.
He's 3K.
Yeah, I know he was 6K before.
Why is he 3K? I heard you guys talking about him earlier, but I didn't realize he was 3K. Why, he hasn't played or what?
Yeah, he's not starting anymore, but they do rotate a good bit. He played 40% of the snaps a week ago, so it's a little dicey. But for 3K, I mean,
Yeah,
all he has to do is
3K.
catch one deep.
And if he gets it hot, he could end up getting like
yeah, his depth of target is 22. So, that's pretty high for a 3K guy that gets a couple targets a game. All it takes is one. So, not bad.
Who are you talking about?
Tay Barber. 3K. You also have all those Vandy receivers. It sucks. It's Georgia, but they're going to be playing from behind all game. It's an air raid offense.
So go the other way for a second, because I was reading about this and I'm not sure if it's a good play. I'm sure it's not. Is the guy on Georgia who was great last year, who Jenkins or whatever, or Jackson, Kyrus Jackson, 3.3K.
Okay.
I'm sure he's not going to get enough usage to be worth it. But could he be viable today at all, you think?
Let's see. Kyrus Jackson. Yeah, he could be okay. He's not playing a ton, about 30% of the snaps.
Yeah, he just came back from injury this last week, but they're getting into that important part of their schedule.
Sure. Yeah. It looks like Arian Smith traveled for them too. So he's also one of their better receivers. If he's not warming up, Kyrus Jackson could be in play.
Like the next two games for Georgia after Vanderbilt is Arkansas, Auburn, and then they have Kentucky, who I think Kentucky's much better than people are expecting so far. And then you have a bye week, so you got to get these guys up to full speed before it's too late. And that's why I'm thinking that he may get more usage today. I could be completely off, but it's definitely a GPP play.
Yeah, definitely. If he moves up to 50% snaps or so, then yeah, he could be in play. And he was great last year. Just explosive wide receiver. I think he had 4 to 5 targets per game or so. So not a horrible play at all. But yeah, on the other side, if you're looking at the Vandy side, they have some decent guys. I know it sucks playing dudes against Georgia, but the target amounts for these guys, it's kind of like Mississippi State. It's the same kind of offense. A lot of their guys are getting 9 to 11 targets, and they're all cheap. Pierce
and this quarterback for Vandy is not terrible. I will say that as well. He is an accurate quarterback. So if they're in the air raid, you're absolutely correct. And Georgia's going to be playing prevent defense potentially. All the things could match up for that garbage time stuff that you're looking for.
Yeah, like Shepard and Body Jr. Both of those guys looked great last week. Shepard is getting 12 targets per game. And, they're same kind of game as this one's going to be, just them getting blown out and trying to throw the football. So,
all right, let's get some big T takes. 23 minutes. Let's go.
I'm almost done. I'm on my last 2 games here, trying to dial it in completely. Not ready yet. I can't figure out how to separate the plays how I want them, because I don't know if I'm fully on for a game stack like I usually am. So I'm trying. There's too many mispriced guys.
I don't see a game stack today.
Yeah.
I've been searching and I don't see one. I don't like this Boise State Utah State game as much as I think people do, and I feel like that's the only spot. But most of the stuff, you'd have to hope that Utah State keeps it close. Number one, the quarterbacks are not getting enough usage on the run and stuff like that to be viable either. So I think you can get most of your stuff if you play 3 guys from that game and you're good to go. Pretty much, it feels like.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards a Louisville.
Listen. I only wear a Tennessee shirt to bed, and I'm just getting up today and getting my day started. I only wear it to sleep. My wife bought it for me, and I told her I'd only wear it to sleep. I'm sorry that I did not get a chance to change it and put a different shirt on. I promise I'm very much a Texas fan. My wife's a Tennessee fan. So she bought the shirt, and I wear it to bed, and it is the last I got to do laundry today. It's the last sleep shirt that I have. So laundry day today for the Phallic household.
I've got a Tennessee shirt or two as well in my wardrobe, so I support it. I'm a Texas fan as well. So I really like this Louisville Florida State game. I know that y'all don't like any game stacks, but these defenses are terrible. Like if there's so many missed tackles on both sides. I think Louisville leads the country in missed tackles. If I'm correct, it may be close, but Florida State's up there as well. And they both have some guys that can make guys miss. So I'm about to put my core GPP play up as a game stack of that game. And both teams move really, really fast as well. So, that meets my criteria when I look for a good game stack.
Thought I read something earlier that Peasley was starting today for Utah State.
Let me check, because
I can't find it now, though.
He was banged up last game. So if that's the case, let me see. Let me pull up the. All right. Let me pull up updates here and see what I can find.
God, I do hate this game too. I keep trying to talk myself into the game. I just don't know if it's any good.
Just play Shakir and move on with your life. It's just that
some of these other guys have to be like good. Like I like this running back from Utah State. Maybe I'll just play him. I can't play freaking Peasley even if he's in there. What? Get him out of there. He gone.
Okay. So here's the update from last week. I paid like $6 for this site, and it gives you updates and whatnot.
Make sure you send your receipts over to Big T or Hoop, and they'll reimburse you.
A whole 6. All right, I got you. He was hit low in the third quarter after a pass, and Peasley came in to replace. Bonner was able to return to the game, but him and Peasley rotated. So it looks like he should be okay. I'm going to try and find an update online and see. But they always bring Peasley in for a series or two.
All right, so just so everybody knows my building route, and I'm going to say it again, I'm trying to force in these two QBs, Malik Cunningham and Max Duggan, and then I'm playing the 3 running backs from Texas Tech. I just committed myself to it. I believe in it. Bijan Robinson, SaRodorick Thompson, and Xavier White. It's 8.5K for the 2 running backs against Texas that got completely crushed by Arkansas. I cannot express how badly we looked against Arkansas's running game. And that's the only good team we've played so far this year, in my opinion. And then Bijan's just the offense is going to run through him. He could have had 500 yards last week against Rice. They pulled him out in the first quarter, basically. So I'm forcing in those 5, and that leaves you with – 5,600 for 3 wide receivers. Pick your favorites. That's kind of what I would think of it.
Yeah, it looks like Bonner's prop is at 238.5. So I'm probably just gonna stick with him, and it's gone up quite a bit here recently. So I think I'm just going to stick with him in my cash build. He's 5,600 or so. So
one other thing I'll say is I said it before, but I don't know if I said it on the show. Anus being questionable. If he's in at 6,400, I think he's going to be so low owned in such an elite play, especially with this non-starter quarterback. going to throw the screens to Anus and like all these these things that you love to see. Justin Ross is right there at 6,300. Bo Melton's there at 6,100. I think Bo Melton's a good move if you can't get, and even Traylon Burks is there at 6K. Any of those guys you can put in as replacements for Anus, and you can get Anus at, again, super low ownership solely because he has the questionable tag right now. And I'm going to wait for news on that one guy. I know that I don't like any of the games in the afternoon, to be honest, but I can at least sit and wait for a guy like Anus who can get me 30 points easy today with 10 catches, couple touchdowns, and 100 yards. Easy for him, I feel like, today.
Yeah, they're not going to have much. They always don't have much receiving depth, but it's even worse today. So,
what do you feel about your favorite tight end, Charlie Kolar?
He's okay. Yeah, I hate that game mostly, but yeah, he can be okay. I like Hutchinson a lot more in that game, but yeah, he's more than all right.
What are we projecting these Texas Tech running backs at?
Let me take a look here.
Have you changed the projections with no Tajin?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I may be playing your boy Zay a little bit, just so you know.
Yeah, I like that. He's going to crush. There's no way he doesn't. There's so many mispriced guys today is why I don't think the game stat can win.
You're right.
I mean, there's just, yeah.
The one thing I will say is I do not think you need to play Reggie Roberson today. I know a lot of people are on it, but I do not think you need to play him with all like these Mississippi State guys right around there and stuff. I think it's an interesting avoiding too.
Yeah, and GPPs for sure. I'm not playing him, but yeah, cash. Or single entries. I'm locking him in.
Hey, Lakers Taylor, Anus is Aeneas, Ainias Smith. Aeneas Smith.
All right.
We messed with all the users with this every single time, I feel like.
Yeah. If you always show yourself as a new person if you don't know who Anus is. All right. Thompson. All right. I have Thompson at 14.8 now. And White at 10.6. Let's see, Thompson.
So you think they split the work or close to the work?
I think Thompson will get most of the work, and then White is kind of the smaller back, and he'll catch the football out of the backfield and whatnot. So
I think they are the most script independent plays on the slate. Is the easiest way I would put it. Is they are literally, no matter what, they are going to get the usage. In addition to whatever his name is, the wide receiver for Texas Tech, the long name, Emezi or what? No, not Emezi. You know what I'm talking about.
Azukama,
yeah, sorry.
let's see.
Dude said, "Who the hell is Anus?"
Yeah.
Man,
It's a tough slate.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of.
You guys are really gonna hate me because I'm gonna play this Boston College quarterback. I just love this build I got. I can't get off it. It gives me everything I want.
He is so dust.
He might be, but he's got. I mean, in my projections, he's got a big projection, and he just fits. Everybody on my team is exactly who I want by playing him, and I have the combo with Flowers too. So I'm just gonna do it.
I don't hate it. Okay.
Gets me everything I want. Like I love every spot on my team by doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I just landed on Anus, so I think I got to play him. All right.
He's a staple to what we do, anyways.
I think he's such a good. When you look at it and think about it, how low owned he's going to be, in this matchup. He's such a good play, I feel like.
Yep. Tyler. Okay.
Like, when is the day that you thought you'd be able to get him at sub 5% ownership in a matchup against Arkansas? Hey, who is your Florida State run back if you had one?
I just put him on the in my core. Ontario Wilson.
All right, that's what I thought you were going to say.
Rachel. All right.
Okay, my core, whoever's actually watching, I just loaded it, but Boston College quarterback Grossel with Zay Flowers, obviously. Bijan, Sayrod, or however the hell you say our Texas Tech guy's running back. And then Booty from LSU. That's my 5 guys. I always deprive. I don't know why I play FanDuel because I haven't even looked at it, and there's 10 minutes left. And
Yeah.
I do this every friggin' week, and I just literally punt money off. It's so stupid.
Man, you know, I always build, and then I built last night about 1 o'clock in the morning.
And they're still just sitting
on
there.
FanDuel, and I go and look at the app, and I haven't even submitted it.
So it is Mackenzie Milton for sure the starter for Florida State? What's the deal?
Yeah, I saved enough money there, to pivot from Milton if for some reason Travis plays. So,
who would you pivot to?
Milton. So it just depends on who's
No,
starting.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Milton. If Milton's starting, who are you moving to?
I'm
sorry. If Milton's not starting, who are you moving to? Travis.
Travis. Yeah.
They're the same price. So.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Just
okay.
I'll swap them out if.
And are you confident that they'll play 100% of the game if they're starting and playing well, or do you think that they're gonna?
Yeah. I mean, they could swap out. It just it depends. They did that last week, but Travis was banged up a little bit, so hopefully Milton is in 100%. But I guess we'll see. I have enough.
Becox just said that Milton is the starter.
Yeah,
thank you, Becox.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. If he does, he's just going to get better every week. He's not the best QB, but he's 6,100, and I like that game a lot. So.
Bruce, as usual, all the chalk goal scorers just scored in the last 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's why I love soccer. That's the best part of it.
I wonder how my soccer squad's doing.
Makes you feel alive. You're not a chalky guy, so it probably hurts you a little bit.
Tony's chalkier than you think he is at spots.
No, he's talking to you.
Yes, I did not.
He knows I'm chalky. I'm way more chalky than people think.
Yeah,
especially after I listened to K Fallick the last 3 months.
I did not
used to like the same plays, and then he's just the most contrarian human on earth these days. He's locked arm in arm with freaking Pensac.
No.
I can't believe you guys luck boxed that Rom match yesterday. Oh, you guys were so dead.
Hatton played so poorly in the end. It was so disappointing. I was shocked.
He saved your ass on 18, though.
I know.
God.
I know. All right. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah. We'll jump off here. I don't see any news here. Anything new other than Marks was warming up for Mississippi State, so it would hurt Dylan Johnson a little bit. So, but yeah,
should we lower Dylan?
Kurt,
yeah,
Aeneas Smith, Texas A&M, Aeneas Smith. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Who hired him?
I was hoping he was joking, but I don't know.
No, he's not joking at all.
Let's see. Yeah, it would. I can't wait for these Mississippi State running backs to have 12 catches for 22 yards or whatever they usually get. That's always fun. I don't know how they can't work the running backs into the passing game further down the field than they do. It's
VIP, you better keep us updated on Smith's status when you see anything in your boards. What do you think of Shipley? Jesse Westberg wants to know.
Oh God. Don't even let Bruce talk about these dusty running backs.
Oh man, just wait till you see. Just wait till you see this this little white running back that he is.
Who, Shipley?
Yeah.
Everyone was talking about him last week too, and it's like, oh, there's so many good running backs. Why are you playing Shipley?
Yeah, he's not bad though. I don't think he's a bad play. They actually give him a lot of red zone carries too. So, yeah, he's not a bad play. I like Quorum a lot today. I hate that y'all don't like him, but
oh my God,
they're gonna feed him.
You're paying $7,000 for a running back by committee in a game that they're favored by 30 points. With like backups ready to come in, Harbaugh's like happy to bring in the backups. Like this is just a recipe for everything going poorly.
Yeah.
Any interest in Shakir? You mad bro says, yeah, of course I got interest in Shakir. He's the man.
Yep. He's in my cash build right now. He's just too good. He's going to get 10 catches today, and it's going to be a fun game. It is early, but it seems like a really solid game.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they made the game that early. I don't know what. Yeah. It's just surprising looking at it. You got a 10 a.m. kickoff, I think, or 9 a.m. I don't know what time zone. I think it's 10 a.m. Mountain West time, but it's an early kickoff. The easiest way to put it for that team. So.
Yep. Yeah, I like your idea for playing Anus. Especially in a late game stack like Florida State and Louisville. It gives you so much room to maneuver. So let's see. Yeah, all your guys are late. So if for some reason you need to maneuver around, you just have.
Yeah, that's the only game stack I'm interested in is Louisville, Florida State, and it's just because the pieces are the right price. You can play Malik Cunningham naked and be perfectly fine. Also, like it's not really the game stack that everybody's used to, but it's a stack that you can play for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Any closing thoughts since we have a lot here about
Malusi or Evans was asked.
Malusi or Evans? Give me Evans. I just don't like that game as much. I really want to play Malusi. I know y'all hate it just because of the game, but he's going to get 20 carries there.
Ryan, I think you're playing too much Texas. If you're playing Thompson with Worthy and Whittington, I think you're playing too much Texas. I think that if Bijan is getting faded in a GPP, I would not be expecting Texas to be playing necessarily well enough to be able to get the usage into Worthy and Whittington. I just think that Sarkisian knows that his best players currently that he trusts the most are Roshan and Bijan right now. He loves Worthy and Whittington, but I'm not sure he trusts Casey Thompson to give them the usage that they need. I don't know if Bruce, you agree with that, but that's my opinion.
Yeah. It's Worthy looked great last week, but a lot of it was just short passes that he turned up the field. He's really quick, so
they're talented.
He's a really good player. Whittington's been there longer, so
I just think locking up 3 of 8 spots with Texas guys is just not a good move today.
Yeah,
I could be completely wrong.
Until that game totally shoots out.
Always does.
Texas always shoots out. That was the one game I want to talk myself into so much. I just don't know how to stack it. It always shoots out, literally every time.
Well, it's an easy stack, to be honest. You can play
Not that
you
easy.
play Saradric or White with the quarterback and Azumaku or whatever his name is, Kuma or whatever, and then you run it back with Bijan, and you can even skip Casey Thompson if you want to. But you play with
I think Casey Thompson's the leverage with Ron Pure, though, because I don't think anyone's going to be on him. So I like him a lot.
But you do it with Casey, Bijan, and then one of the wide receivers, and you got a 6-man stack right there.
I might just, I better build one. I got 1 minute. I better build one.
Yeah, that's a good stack. I like that.
But that's the 6.
There's a lot of cheapies in there, too. I like that. If it lets you spend up for a big receiver, too, like Booty or whoever.
Yep. Yeah, those the LSU wide receiver rotations really pissed me off a week ago on that late slate. They played a bunch of guys that they hadn't played before a lot, like Deion Smith and who's that other guy that they have that's decent, Devontae Lee. They hadn't played those guys a lot in the weeks leading up. So it's
apologize, guys, but I got to get out of here now.
That's good. That's good.
Right,
we have lock in 1 minute.
So.
See ya.
I was just going to tell you. What was I just going to tell Bruce? Oh, yeah. Tay Barber's going to decide my day, I think. Even though he's cheap, I ended up with just so much. I've won tons of times with zeros from these 3K guys. But, man, if he somehow crushes,
yeah,
like my main team now that it's about to lock, like I just get everything with that team by playing Grosso. I get Booty. I wanted Booty. I get obviously Dugan with. I just like that you can play Dugan naked, but I like it even more when you can put a 3K receiver in there with him, because if somehow he's the guy that does the damage with Chalky Dugan, like you are just so mint, and it just lets you play everything else I want by doing it.
Yep.
Because I need this Missouri running back too. He was one that I needed to have.
Yeah, he's he's game script proof. They threw to him 10 times. Let's see, what game was that? Kentucky. When they were down, they threw to him 10 times. So
yeah,
for some reason they fall
just
behind.
looks so solid.
Yeah, he's too good. Oh man, I accidentally left one of my running backs in the. I didn't have him in the correct order. That sucks.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. It sounds easy. Like if you're playing only like 1 or 2 teams, obviously it's friggin' easy. But all of a sudden you start playing multiple teams inside. It happens more than people want to believe it. K-Fowl gets mad at us, but it just happens. Sometimes they just pop in there and you you don't realize it until it's too late.
Yeah, when you're trying to update everything, and man, it's just the worst. But yeah, I only play 2 teams usually, and still do it. So
yeah, and you do the freaking spreadsheets for every slate. You do the core. You do a million freaking things. It's not easy. It's hard doing content. That's why it's so satisfying for you when you see all these winners the first 4 weeks.
Yeah,
everybody crushing behind the work.
It's the best part.
The most underrated thing is doing the content and playing all these, because people don't realize how hard it is, and you got people banking on what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
Yeah, it's frustrating when you see a 0 from someone that you recommended, but it'll
happen.
I need Barber to crush today, so
I think he might. It's not like there's a big sample this year. We've seen him crush in the past. He's treated us well.
Yep.
We don't need much, like you said, as long as he gets on the field a little.
He's 1.6%. So.
Yeah, I love that. Sure, he can get us 0, but you know what? A 0 from a 3K guy is never going to end it for us. There's always injuries in college, too. There's friggin' million things that could happen.
Yep.
But when he gets us 20 or something, that's when the printer gets just totally turned on.
That'd be nice. All right, man. I'm going to drop off here and watch these games, get ready for late slate, and
let's get it.
Playbook will be up later. So good luck.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya.